midst of many people as they do from Yahweh.
Cut.
As the showers upon the grass that tear not for man.
So for the Lord scattering us throughout the whole earth, man, it was a purpose for that, man. You know, and we going into part of the purpose now, man. You know, first and foremost, it was for he punished us, man, for breaking his law, statutes, and commandments. But guess what? He also had another plan too, man. Restore that over at the top again, bro.
It's Micah chapter 5, verse 7. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people as they do from Yahweh, as the showers upon the grass that tear not for man.
Come. Right, so in this day, we not gonna tear it not away from men, man. You know, the Lord gonna turn that spirit up to where we just, we gonna act according to the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. You know, we gonna act according to the Lord's anger. You know, go ahead.
Nor waiteth for the sons of men. Verse 8, and the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people.
Right, man. So this another part of the plan why the Lord scattered us throughout the earth, man. You know, go ahead.
Just like a war strategy.
Like
a war strategy. It said, we'll start back at 8. Verse 8, and the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people as a lion among the beasts of the forest.
Right, man. I know, most of these people out here that watch National Geographic, the wildlife, and you see the lion in the midst, you see the lion like in the midst of the forest, man. And then you got all the other animals, man. And you just had the lions plotting on who they want and who they gonna get, man. That's how the Lord set this whole thing up on the planet Earth, man. This is the job of the remnant of Jacob, man. Starting with the elect first, man. You know, go ahead.
It said, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who if he go through, both tread it down and tear it in pieces, and none can deliver.
And this the times we coming into, man. And his people gonna be willing in the day of his power, man.
You know, and you know, cause if you throw a sheep in the midst of lions, man, that sheep is defenseless, man. You know, so all these people around here, they gonna be defenseless when Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai raise up his men. There ain't gonna be nothing they can do. Ain't gonna be no bullets that gonna stop it. No grenades, all right? No hand-to-hand comeback. You're gonna be defenseless against the man of the Lord in that day, man. Because America gonna be destroyed.
That's right.
Like I say something, brother, because on one hand you got what you know, regular so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are gonna do to you Edomites and other nations. But what you really gotta worry about is what the elect are gonna do to Esau and other nations, all right? You know? Because see, Esau knows that we're the threat. That's why on their Project Megiddo and on their other different legislation they passed, they basically have us just to be terminated, man. You know, you have the red list, blue list, and the yellow list. They got us on the red list, man. Why? Because we the threat. You know? But see, when you come against the men of the Lord, that's when the Lord is gonna act, man. You know? Like the brother read earlier, if you touch the Israelites, but really mainly the elect. You touch the elect, it's like poking the Lord in his pupil, man. Poking him in his eyeball, man. So the Lord is gonna give brother spiritual power, man, because the type of technology Esau has, we can't get carnal with Esau, man. Every time Jake wanted to, you know, just raise up arms and fight Esau on their own, they always failed, man. It's like you had the movie Birth of a Nation based off of the Nat Turner story. I mean, that was a good story. But it failed. Why? Because it wasn't that time yet, man. You know, Romans chapter 13, you can't go against the powers, man. You can't resist them with arms, all right? Because Esau's blessing is the sword. But we approaching the time when the Lord is gonna give us that power, man. That's why Yahweh Shai said, if this were my kingdom, then will my servants fight. That's right. That I should not be delivered unto the Jews. We living during the translation of powers, man.
If I could just build on what you're saying, it's like a chess move, man. You can't just skip over the opponent and say, oh, I win. What's it, checkmate or something like that? No, a set of events has to happen first. This has to happen so he can do this. This has to happen so he can do that. All right? Martial law has to happen. The chip has to happen. World War III has to happen. All right? The truth has to come out first. All right? So a set of events has to happen before the Most High makes this move, man. The Most High is subject to his word, and he's subject to those prophecies. Those set of events are called prophecies, man. So you had a lot of great men in Babylon that had good strategies that didn't work because the prophecies hadn't come to pass yet, man. I can name a list of them, man. I know brothers back here can name a list of guys that put their best foot forward, but we went in the right time. Now we're in the right time.
That's right.
A great thing's about to happen to America, man. It's not gonna be the same here in America. Martial law is coming to America. All right, the RFID chip, which is the mark on a piece of the Bible, is coming to America.
That's right.
All right, they're gonna have concentration camps in America. All right, and they're gonna come after you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and they're gonna be hauling y'all off into concentration camps. And by the way, you are the true biblical Israelites, man. All right, go ahead, huh?
Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1. To everything there's a season, and a time, to every purpose under the heaven.
You can't have what's this, summer, fall, winter, spring? You can't have spring without winter coming first. The leaves gotta fall, they gotta hit the ground, they gotta die, and then the spring comes. You can't skip those events, man. The Most High, he already blueprinted those events, and they're subject to happen, man. All right, and those events has to happen, man. All right, and that's a beautiful scripture that the brother just brought out. All right, go ahead.
In verse 9, thy hand shall be lifted up upon thy adversaries, and all thy enemies shall be cut off.
Thy hand shall be lifted up upon all thy adversaries, man. Starting with the so-called white man, with his biblical Esau Edom, man. All right, because you have some called debt, right? Yeah, I mean, you have some called debt, and I'm gonna step back out too. You got some called debt, man. If you owe debt, Esau gonna be calling your ass, man. Go to the bank and get a loan. Get a $500 loan and don't pay that loan back. Trust me, I know. Get a loan and you can't pay that shit back. You gonna eventually get a letter saying we finna sue your ass, man. All right? Go get a ticket. Let Esau hand you a ticket and you don't pay that ticket. You gonna eventually have a knock on your door or a letter on your door saying you finna get arrested, man. Don't pay your child support. So the basically is when you owe a debt to Esau, he gonna remind your ass. He gonna send you notices to your email, your physical mail. He gonna blow up your phone. You have to get a new phone just so he won't bug you, man. But he wants you to forget about slavery. Read that scripture again, man. But we're supposed to forget about slavery. All right?
This is the book of Micah, chapter 5, verse 9. Thy hand shall be lifted up upon thy adversaries.
You so-called blacks have been so saturated with that Jesus loves everybody and turn the other cheek that you don't think you have an adversary. You think your adversary is a guy that looks just like you and bumped into you at the bar and then said, excuse me. Then your head is fucked up that whole night. That's what he did, man. Here you are in hell and chemtrails, and you made it another take over a petty situation. Your real adversary is the so-called white man in the other nations because they put your ass in slavery. How did you get here, man? And I don't even want to say some words like ass, but guess what? I'm upset, man. And if you're in your right man, you should be upset, man. I hate this shit, man. Go ahead.
And all thy enemies shall be cut off.
All our enemies shall be cut off. Wait a minute. That doesn't say we're going to all get together and live along, and the more we get together, the happier we'll be. And you see a big picture of a globe, and it's like an Indian, then a fucking Chinese, and a black person, they all holding hands together around the globe. That's not in the Bible.
We are the world shit.
We are the world. I don't see Stevie Wonder singing that shit. Nah, it says all our adversaries should be cut off, man. You delete the cancer off the earth. Even that meth head Joe Rogan said that. He said if you look at the earth from a satellite point of view, it looks like a cancer. You see trees, you see oceans, you see big ass buildings blowing smoke in the atmosphere. Who did that? We didn't do it. Esau did that. That's our adversary, man. Go ahead.
Verse 11. Now verse 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh, that I will cut off thy horses out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots.
And it's talking about Esau and his military might. All right? The horses would be the tanks. What do you call it? The Humvees? The jets? The stealth planes? the submarines. He's gonna destroy that. Horses is your military might, man. In the ancient world, they actually fought with horses, but now you have military might, and they parade them, doing their little work. And I don't know what you call it, those military parades, where each country shows off its military might. Well, most of us ain't gonna cut all that off. Go ahead.
It said, verse 11, and I will cut off the cities of thy land and throw down all thy strongholds.
And most of us say he'll cut off the cities, man. All right, he's ultimately talking about the so-called white man's cities, man. The God in the Bible has a prophecy that's talking about the so-called white man.
Good.
Right. According to the Bible, so-called white man is Esau, Edom. And according to the Bible, America's gonna get destroyed.
That's right.
According to the Bible, America's Babylon.
Good.
He calls this place the great daughter of Babylon because all the different entities they worship in ancient Babylon, they worship here in America.
Good.
All right, Baal, the sun god, everything in America goes back to the sun god or the worship of the sun.
They about to get ready to celebrate
Christmas,
Nimrod.
Christmas, Nimrod. All right, we about to celebrate Christmas. Easter. That wasn't no Jesus. The Lord had no birthday around Christmas, man.
Good.
It said around the time what the shepherds catered to the flock. Everybody was in sleep mode, man. When the flocks out, man. But that's not the point. The point is Christmas is a Babylonian custom, man. With the tree. As a matter of fact, let's get there real quick, man.
God.
Jeremiah the 10th chapter, real quick, man.
God.
We gonna be tis the season, man.
He go with you too.
Oh yeah, go ahead, finish that off though.
In verse 12, and I will cut off witchcrafts out of thy hand.
Hey, that's the spirit. The book says Alpha and Omega, man.
Come.
The Shall's beginning and the end.
Come.
Go ahead.
And it said, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. Verse 13, thy graven images also will I cut off.
The Most High said he's gonna cut off graven images in America.
Come.
Well, guess what? We got a graven image. Well, hey, Caesar is a graven image. See, when they say baby Jesus, then they put his baby ass up here, man. And it's a damn idol. It's Caesar boy Jim, man. Another graven image is that damn Babylonian tree, man. That Babylonian tree y'all call a Christmas tree, that's the worship of Nimrod, man.
God.
If you want to be frank, that's a penis.
God.
All right? But if anybody got Jeremiah the 10th chapter, the Christmas tree is actually mentioned in the Bible.
God.
All right, and bring it out real quick, brothers.
This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2. It says, thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
The Most High told his chosen people to learn not the way of the heathen. Don't follow the customs of the so-called white man, or the so-called East Indians, or the so-called Chinese, the heathen that's round about you. Go ahead.
God.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Good.
Verse 2. Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Go ahead.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Go ahead. Yeah, don't be going into, because you got the so-called the worship of the Queen of Heaven. That's the signs of heaven.
Right there, Queen of Heaven, right there.
Hey, well, that Starbucks symbol, that goes back to the Queen of Heaven, man. Show me that symbol in the Bible, man. See, when we came here to America, you started to pick up on customs that you didn't even know where it came from.
God.
But thanks to a little something called Google, you can do your research. This is not the era to be ignorant, man.
God.
This is the time to do a little research. I didn't make straight A's. I'm not a genius. You got a little something called Google, it'll link right back up, man.
God.
All right, go ahead.
It says, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
The heathens worship that, man. Those Hindus, those East Indians, they got like a million damn idols. How can you remember all that, man? They got like a million idols. The damn Greek constellations goes back to that, man.
Ain't no pictures of us, bro.
Thank you for that. Go ahead.
Hey, no problem, no problem. You get the picture.
It says, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
Yep.
Verse 3, for the customs of the people.
Hey, that bus, get back the camera on that bus. That bus has the four wheels, man. That four wheels, man, that's gonna be the destruction, man. That represents the destruction, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. With your question, brothers know, a lot of spiritual things happen when brothers come in unity, man. All right, you might have a taxi. You might have a taxi that passed you, and the taxi number be 144. Or you might have a bus that says, destruction. A bus in front of it might say coming soon.
God.
That's the spirit. But go ahead, brother.
Verse 3, Jeremiah 10:3, for the customs of the people are vain.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's not productive. It's wicked. It won't. A fucking Christmas tree is not gonna get you out of America. A damn pin is in your living room.
Cut.
All right, go ahead.
If I can say this, putting gifts under a tree. What the heck? Like you said, that's vain, man. You just think about that. What the hell I'm putting wrapping up some gift and putting it under a tree for?
See, that's the thing. That's you saw the cow. That's the thing, man. A tradition keeps you from thinking. Like, I was born in the South, I was raised in the South. Traditionally, we ate chitlins, man.
Yeah.
But you never think, why the fuck am I eating pig guts, man?
Cut.
The whole house smelled like ass, for lack of better words. But you never think, why am I eating this? I know I was born to do it, but where did this come from? Then you learn that we had to eat whatever Esau gave us. So when you learn that you ate Esau's leftovers, you stop doing it. But then you found out that it was in the Bible not to eat it in the first place. Guess what? Quote unquote, God has common sense.
Cut.
He doesn't want you to eat the damn pig. Would you eat out of a trash can? Would you eat an animal that ate out of a trash can? I rest my case.
Cut.
The pig is the trash can on the planet Earth.
Cut.
All right, go ahead, brother.
It says, for the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe.
Wait a minute. It says, but one cutteth out of a tree out of a forest. Now, around this time of the year, you will see trucks with a truckload of dang old Christmas trees. From men who cut the tree out of the forest with an axe. Maybe they had a chainsaw 2016, but it's the same thing. They cut it out of the tree, out of the forest. For what though, brother?
Cut.
Why did they cut out a tree out of the forest?
It says, they deck it with silver.
So here it is in the Bible. The Most High said these people did something vain. They got a tree and cut it out of the forest and started to deck it. To deck means to decorate.
Cut.
Hence the song, deck the house with something of jolly. Deck it, deck the house. You decorate the tree. Go ahead.
It says, they deck it with silver and with gold.
Now today, a replica, because America's on a budget right now, so you won't have silver and gold under your tree. But today you have some kind of Christmas ornaments, man. Right. Which that's a replica of the ancient silver and gold, man.
Cut.
All right, go ahead.
It says, they deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails.
They fasten it with nails. Now, if you got a real tree, you can do that. But now you got like a little stand where you put the tree on top of the stand and you screw it in there, man. But it's the same thing, man. Go ahead.
It says, they fasten it with nails and with hammers that it move not.
Yeah, because now you got the Christmas tree, which is the tree of Nimrod. Goes back to the worship of Nimrod. Then you got the little stand to keep the tree balanced.
Cut.
In your living room. Go ahead.
It says, they are upright as the palm tree.
They're upright as the palm tree, man, and it's standing stripped like a man. Go ahead.
But speak not.
The tree don't speak. So you put gifts under the tree, and really you giving the gifts to the damn tree. You really offering gifts to Nimrod by way of the tree. That's why you had the gifts under the tree. Have you ever thought about it? If you really want to give a gift to your child, when you put it by their bed, I'm just saying, when you put a damn Christmas, like if I would buy my child a PlayStation, put the PlayStation by the fucking bed. But you put it under the tree and you never consider why. Americans don't think. You Israelites, y'all came to America and stopped thinking.
Cut.
All right, go ahead.
It says, they must needs be born.
Go ahead.
Because they could not go, be not afraid of them.
Right, but really, don't worship them. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Why are you sticking to a fucking tree? It goes back to the worship of Nimrod. And they start you off as a child, so by the time you become an adult, it's normal. Like, you start off as a child eating bacon, so as an adult, it's normal. I remember the first time I had shrimp, I was like 4 or 5 years old. It felt weird, man. But when I got older, it was just normal. So I came into the truth. All right, is there more to that?
It says, be not afraid of them, they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good.
It's a thing. The tree is dead now. You got something out?
Yeah, so.
Go ahead.
All right, this is Baruch chapter 6, verse 27. And this links right up with what the brother was reading because it says the epistle of Jeremy, which is Jeremiah. All right, so they talking about the same thing.
Cut.
Baruch chapter 6, verse 27. They also that serve them are ashamed. For if they fall to the ground at any time, they cannot rise up again of themselves.
Here you are going broke, man. And that has happened. You put the Christmas tree up, but you don't put it up right. You might not have to put it in the stands right so it'll fall over. So you spent $200 on this damn tree and it failed. It burned down your house and now your kids died. All the presents you bought and went into debt for is, you know what? I don't really understand that, to be honest with you, man. You're already a working industrial slave or a working corporate slave that barely has money, and you saving up that little money you got for some fucking presents, man. Go ahead.
For if they fall to the ground at any time, they cannot rise up again of themselves.
Right, yeah, they can't pick themselves up. It's an idol. When you're on a job and you're not doing something, they say, why are you standing there idle? Because you're doing nothing. An idol is not doing anything. Go ahead.
Neither, if one set them upright, can they move of themselves.
Yup, it's talking about that damn tree, man. It is gonna stand there. FYI, by the way, America's gonna get destroyed, man.
That's right.
Enjoy your little basketball game, man. All right, go ahead.
Neither, if they be bowed down, can they make themselves straight.
Right, they can't do, basically the Most High is explaining to you that it's lifeless. Go ahead.
And this goes right into what you were saying with the presents.
Little presents, man. Go ahead.
But they set gifts before them as unto dead men.
They set gifts before them as unto dead men. All right? But the tree can't do nothing. The tree can't save you.
Them damn Christmas gifts, man.
Them gifts, and you put gifts under it. And most American kids are ungrateful anyway. They tear the presents up anyway, man. It's actually facts. The more expensive the present is, the less it's appreciated. All right, go ahead.
That's the point.
All right, anybody said a precept?
I got Psalm 106. I'm gonna start 32. He said they angered him also at the waters of strife, so that it went ill with Moses for their sakes, because they provoked his spirit, so that he spake unadvisedly with his lips. They did not destroy the nation concerning whom Yahweh commanded them.
Yeah, when we got delivered to Israel, when we went to Israel, we were supposed to destroy the Canaanites, man. The sons of Canaan, man, the sons of Ham, but we didn't. Go ahead.
It said, but were mingled among the heathen and learned their works.
And learned their works and learned their heathenistic ways. So the Lord's chosen people learned the ways of the heathen and learned their heathenistic ways. Now they got a DVD called Mondo Magic, and it shows you the heathenistic ways. I really don't even want to speak on it, man. But the point is, that's why the Most High gave us laws. Thou should not mark thy flesh. Thou should not put cutters into thy flesh. Thou should not basically give